What's going on, everybody? We are back. So for those new, welcome to our season premiere. We got a lot to cover. So we are going to be talking about some of the off-season notes that we missed when we took our little vacation. We're definitely going to talk about the NFL schedule release and see how that affects us as fantasy players. And we're going to get into some of the actual football shows that's coming out this fall for us to entertain. So, ladies and gentlemen, sit back, relax, get your popcorn ready. Welcome to That Fantasy Show. Ladies and gentlemen, again, thank you for attending That Fantasy Show. I'm your host. I am C. I am the commish. I'm the prime one. I run this stuff, so I'm sorry. But if you are new to us, don't forget to hit that like, subscribe button on YouTube.com. We are also on iHeartRadio podcast, and we are also on Spotify. So if you got Spotify and iHeart, don't forget to actually hit that follow button. And what we're going to be doing is actually seeing you with content from this week's show. If you have Instagram or if you're on Facebook, we got a Facebook page so that way you can see highlights from the show to keep you interested. First and foremost, he came in at the last minute. So that means that man comes through in the clutch. We definitely got to welcome back the OG. What's going on, sir?
What's going on? What's going
on?
Right.
I see you repping the Steelers. I see you repping your Steelers.
Represent. That's somebody that made this for me. You see, you got it on the side.
You got it personalized. Okay.
Yeah.
You feel like you just got drafted, didn't you?
Yeah. I'm going to go ahead and put it in there. We're gonna make it to the second round of the playoffs.
Okay. So he calling his shots.
I'm calling my shots.
So you realize what we got to do. The season hasn't started yet, but we got to do it. We got to welcome the reigning defending champ.
Got to do it again.
You know how this goes. So let's see we welcome in.
I think I'm cute. I know I'm sexy. I've got the looks that drives a girl wild. I've got the moves that really move them. I said chill up and down their spine. I'm just a sexy boy. I'm not your boy toy. I'm just.
Yes, sir.
Ladies and gentlemen, our reigning, defending fantasy champ, Bruce Wayne himself, a.k.a. the Loudmouth, a.k.a. JT. Welcome back, champ. Welcome back.
Ron, I got your $1. I got your $1. Your $1's right there.
But do it in my.
I got your $1 for you.
Do it in my Bane voice.
No belt this time.
Do it in my Bane voice. You can have that $1. Put it on your team.
It's all right. I got you. I got another one pinned at work. Dude said the Bengals are going to win this year. I'm like, you out your damn mind.
But I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna say something that's gonna make you happy though. Your Buckeyes will be back. The Buckeyes will be back in the top 4 in the champion in the tournament this year.
What do you mean back in? We never left.
I never left. How they say up here in Ohio, they don't rebuild. They just restock.
Reload, baby.
Reload, restock, reload.
That's all we do.
That's all they do.
So I got threatened. I'm going home this week to visit my family and for my grandfather's memorial service. So I actually did talk to I was actually talking to the people from First String Podcast. So Alice threatened to bring me back Michigan stuff. I told her they do that. I'm not trying to get lynched in Ohio. No.
That doesn't. It won't be a lynch. It'll just be a burning.
I don't want that lifestyle. No. All right, now I'm already looking like a degenerate Ewok because I'm trying to hold off before my cruise, which is this September. So yeah, I'm trying to do the whole Rocky thing, get in shape, look all like a Whisker Biscuit gerbil before I actually try to look all fresh and clean and sexy.
Yeah,
like I'm trying to bring sexy back.
I've been knocking people out with the Harry Potter stroke. I take my Pittsburgh Steelers hat and they're a Browns fan, and I swipe them, and they just fall down to the ground, man. He's like, did he just touch me? Yeah, you're a Steeler fan now. I didn't touch you. You can't even go back. You can't even go back in Cleveland and tell nobody this.
He pulled the Captain Eno and start putting it all of a sudden they dancing around.
Hey, look, and it be so smooth. I don't just like hit them. I swipe it smooth. I'll be like, so you're great, and they just fall out. I said, look all that brown. I said, look all that brown and orange just fell off of you.
So first thing, let's get into some of the off-season notes. I guess the first thing I want to talk about, we have a new Madden cover. We have a new Madden boy. Caleb Williams will now be featured on the actual cover of this year's Madden. Now, he's now considered himself the Iceman. He fought the actual rights with George Gervin as the Iceman. And I don't know if he won or lost that. I do. He's trying to put a lawsuit on it, and he tried to actually get that trademark. Do you think this will affect do you think this will affect him and the Bears with the Madden curse? Do you think that this curse is going to be, I don't want to say lifted, because there's been sometimes in Madden that curse has been skipped a time or two. I'm not saying it's been all the time, but it has been skipped a time or two. So with Caleb Williams now featuring on the cover of Madden, is that something to look for in fantasy players to where they should look like, you know what? I might just try to grab him as a bench player just in case.
To answer your question on that,
we've already had my feelings on it. I do not like the man
it's hard to say. I want to say what I really want to say, but as I'm getting older, you're supposed to have some decorum about yourself. Some people don't have a filter. I feel like everybody know. If you look at a certain part of his hands, it's word going around that he done pretty much made the video game like double curse. Don't you laugh, JT? Don't you laugh?
I'm not going to lie.
I'm just going to turn around.
I'm not going to lie. I think my friend Asia, when I showed her the actual cover, her first words were, Giselle can bet fingernails better than that.
Man, it's a video out there where a girl was talking about her female sister, young sister. I think she's probably like late teens, early 20s. And she said, how you gonna feel all manly playing Madden and you got this dude with his hands out and he got colors on his finger? Like, yeah, it's gonna make you feel warm and fuzzy.
I mean, it don't bother me none.
It don't bother me none.
But the simple fact is this, that I've seen dudes worse that's fake dudes in Madden. And it's kind of like, damn. True. I don't know how do you take that? Now, him as a
normally from the back.
As a quarterback, let's keep it real. From USC to now, the man can play. Let's call it what it is. The man can play. Last season, he actually was Mr. Clutch. He proved that he had that, whether you want to call it the Mamba effect, whether you want to say he had the ice in his veins. When it came to clutch time, the man was delivering. Now, and the reason I bring this up because again, we've all had those players. I'm not gonna lie. When I look at it, two things: either if you're number one in fantasy, I'm not picking you. If you're on the cover of Madden, I'm not picking you. Christian McCaffrey had to have that double duty last year, to where he was the number one pick, and he was the number one pick in fantasy, and he was on the cover of Madden. So that was one of those things like, okay, yeah, I'm not touching that. And you seem to where that year he struggled. I'm not saying he was injury prone, but he did struggle that year.
He's got to tread softly. And he may not even be in that world but everything new was trending. So he has.
Right.
I feel like he needs to tread softly. And even though he did that maybe for fashion, or it could be for fun, or it could be for whatever reason, but this you have. I mean, the thin. What's like the movie Thin Line, Love and Hate is so thin. Just one little hiccup can make a generation hate you just because of something that you did. And, I mean, and you got to think about it. This is the most football. This is probably the game that everybody plays the most.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Because I mean, think about it. There was nothing really out there better than before. Well, you had Joe Montana football. But when Madden came out, it's like everybody forgot about every other football game. It was Madden, and that was it.
Well, you got to remember, Sega actually had Madden on the ropes when they brought out the 2K, and when they see how real and how lifelike it was, Madden basically made a power move to where we're gonna make ourselves exclusively for the NFL. To where no other company, I mean, they can do a football game, but you can't use none of the NFL likeness, players, or logos.
Oh, really?
That was the smart thing Madden did.
Okay.
So anything else after that, nobody could do. But I mean, I'm gonna be honest, forget Madden. Give me that Blitz League.
Those streets, baby.
Give me the Blitz League to where you selling steroids to your players to where you got to make sure that they don't get tested. You placing bets on your games. You focusing on injuries to where you can put players out for the season, for the career. That was my game. Forget Madden. I was all about that Blitz League. That Blitz League was like, okay, if you want all the actual grunt and all that stuff, that was the game. Madden was for those games that basically you want to prove, okay, yeah, I can. I'm intelligent in football. I got IQ. Now I just want that smash him out, run the score, and all that. That was the blitz. But of course, we still grab Madden. The same thing like Call of Duty. And all stuff. You had Battlefield. You have all this stuff. When this Call of Duty come out with that come released, let them have a download package. We still getting it. And Madden was the same way. I don't care what anybody says about any other game. As soon as Madden is released, we're getting it.
Right.
And that same way when Live came out, when NBA Live came out, we got it.
I mean,
now the NBA 2K then took over. It's kind of like, yeah.
I never thought NCAA football would ever come back, and here they bring it back. Man, it didn't came by storm too. I'm like,
they missed that money. The NCAA missed that money. Because as much as they want to say, well, we didn't want to do this and we didn't do that because of that lawsuit, now it's kind of like, well, yeah, we got the bowl games and we got this, but we still missing that gaming money. So that's something that they had. Basically, it was one of those things they had to find out. Okay, let's see how we can bring this back and still make money off of it.
Exactly.
They found a way to get it together, so now they're making their money again.
Man,
especially with the NIL deals.
I missed them commercial. EA Sports. It's in the game. I missed them commercials.
The next thing we got, another thing from the offseason, Drake London and Kyle Pitts both got paid. Drake London got a 4-year extension for $141 million, makes him one of the highest paid players in the Falcons franchise history. Kyle Pitts got a 3-year, $54 million deal, $36 million guaranteed. Now, now with the actual addition of Tua Tagovailoa, you still got Michael Penix, recovering from injuries. With these, now that you secured your top 3 players, what does that say about the Falcons fantasy wise? Do you feel as though, okay, what you got Bijan Robinson, you got Drake London, you got Kyle Pitts, you got Tua Tagovailoa, you pick up Jahan Dotson, you pretty much, and then on top of that, you also pick up Brian Robinson from the 49ers.
Now that one right there, I think that's going to be a good. I think I was kind of kind of skeptical about him when he went to the 49ers at first because they focus on old boy McCaffrey. He was everybody knew he was going to be a backup, but he really didn't do nothing out there in San Francisco. But I really feel like Atlanta is more of a 1-2 punch when it comes to the running back. So I really feel like he's going to contribute. And then also you got to think about the rookie they picked up in the draft, Zachariah Branch from my Georgia Bulldogs. Bro, he's impressing a lot of coordinators out there on the field, man. And I'm like, yo, they got a deep threat. That's all I gotta say. They got a deep threat.
I watched him at the combine, and what really impressed me was when he went through the gauntlet.
Okay.
And when he went through the gauntlet,
did he
went top speed, did not miss a catch.
He didn't drop
was
nothing.
With ease. No struggle, no nothing. Just 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, gone. Straight rhythm.
And they said he was. They said at the time he was running 22 miles per hour, or 21, 22.
So with him, he reminds me. He's kind of that. He kind of. If you play him right, that's your new Deshaun Jackson.
Yes, sir.
He's going to give you that. He's going to give you that slot. He's going to give you that. If you hit the play action right, he's going to be that one that grabs that 40, 50-yard touchdown one from time to time.
But see, the only thing I want Atlanta to do, I wouldn't make him your primary second receiver. I'll do just like you said. I'll put him in the slot. But I don't know who they line up across from London.
Jahan Dotson.
Now he came from your Commanders, didn't he?
Actually, he came from the Eagles because they traded him to the Eagles, and then they bought him, and then he ended up going there.
Okay.
On top of that, I think they also picked up what's his name? He was a Heisman Trophy winner from Alabama. He ended up going to the Texans. Ended up catching he's even being out for the season for some type of a disease, leukemia disease. I know who he is. I just can't remember his name off the top.
Oh, you talking about? Are you talking about John Mitchie?
Yeah. And they picked him up, I think, too.
Man, he was supposed to be the next thing coming until he got that disease. But I thank God that he beat it though.
Yeah. He showed flares.
Yeah.
Especially when he played for the Jets.
Yes.
When they traded him over to the Jets.
Yes.
He showed flares. And it's kind of like, okay, yeah, he's going to be. I think they picked him up too.
Because he got dropped by the Eagles, correct?
No, he got traded.
Oh, he got traded by the Eagles.
He got traded because they picked up a cornerback, and he ended up going to the Jets. Now, like I said, with Pitt, is he now a must grab as a tight end? Because right now, with some of the declines in tight ends, Kelsey's not how he used to be. Kettle's coming off injuries.
Plus, he got married. Right. To a diva.
Well, not only that, you call it what you want, but when you get Adam Sandler to anoint your wedding to be the person that marries you, I give him all the props in the world.
You ain't lying. He had movie star after movie star on that one, celebrity after celebrity.
I'm like, dude, you had Happy Gilmore basically marry you. I can't. And you had it at Madison Square Garden.
Oh, that's where he had it at?
Yeah, they got married at Madison Square Garden.
I didn't know that one.
So when you pull
right after the finals, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know that.
A week later, once the Knicks had the championship parade and all that, the next week it was the Tyler. I'm not supposed to say the Tyler Perry. The Kelsey Swift wedding.
Real close.
But yeah, that was the exciting part. I don't know about exciting, but
I hope it works out for him. I hope it works out for both of them.
I do too, because otherwise we don't get another breakup in album.
Well, like I said, he's probably gonna be his last years anyway. So he'll probably be the good husband, and once she gets pregnant, he'll be the stay-home dad. He'll be the cool dad that everybody knows and stuff like that.
I mean, he pretty much got it made anyways. If he makes this his last year, most likely he's gonna probably end up being a sports analyst or a commentator.
Oh yeah.
I mean, and he still can take, even if she get pregnant, she have a baby, he still can take the baby with her because they fly him out everywhere. They go to hotels, and all he doing is standing in front of the camera and talking. So he can talk. He can talk. Had a microphone in one hand and had a baby in the other hand.
I say, could you imagine when him doing the interview, he has the baby in the arm? That'd be priceless. Just that he carried him. Yeah, hold on. I got a burper real quick.
Hold up. They're like, yeah. But as far as Kyle Pitts, I'm glad Atlanta did pay him. He was underrated, and I kind of feel like he was undervalued. But we talked about this last year. I said instead of putting him just because he's 6'5", 220 or 230, and you putting him out there like a wide receiver, no man, put him back into his comfort zone. Put him back in the middle. Put him back on the line and let him catch the ball over in the middle like he used to. And when he was in Florida Gators, he used to eat everybody up in the middle.
It kills me because I'm like, wait a minute, you have packages for Drake, you have packages for Bijan. I'm just thinking like, okay, so where's the Kyle Pitts package to where between 3 to 5 yards you can have this guy don't have to catch these long distance balls. You need if you already got somebody for that, why are you trying? It's like I see you trying to spread the field wide.
Exactly.
You spread the field wide. That's a perfect thing for either him and Bijan. That's it. If it's 3rd and short, I'm gonna probably find a good play for Kyle Pitts. If it's 1st and 10, I got Bijan. I can pick my poison.
Yes, sir.
So hopefully Atlanta's now realized that, and then when you have somebody like Tua, hopefully Tua can give them that actual vision or whatever you want to call it from a QB's presence.
Yes.
And actually do something with that.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I agree with you on that one.
The only thing Tua Tagovailoa got is laying on his back looking at the fucking lights.
No, that's only if he goes past the line of scrimmage. He does his hula dance and ends up on the back. Yeah, but behind the line of scrimmage, if he learns to stay in the pocket, he's a great quarterback. I want hold on. That's saying too much. That's saying too much. He's a good quarterback. Now, another one I really want to talk about is the Jets and bringing back Geno Smith.
Yeah.
So basically, we bringing Geno back where he started. I'm not going to lie. I think with this one, I'm not saying it's a bad idea. I do think that Geno does bring some type of experience and presence. Fantasy-wise, the only thing I can say is that Geno's going to be a great bye-week quarterback.
Yeah.
Or if you have a quarterback that's injured, depending on that schedule, which we'll talk about later, you might get a good Geno or you might get the regular Geno. But then on top of that, he also got in some law. He also got into some trouble with the law between him and his girlfriend, his ex-wife, whatever you want to call her. He's still dealing with that issue. But besides that, I guess my mindset is like, okay, what are the Jets thinking? You bringing Geno back?
Nostalgia.
Or they, I don't know. It's like almost like it was desperate to get leadership in the locker room and on the field.
I can see that. I can definitely see that. And I think with Glenn Aaron, you need that because he is a defensive mind. He's more of a defensive minded coach. And that's something that's always going to be there.
He used to play for the Jets, right?
I think he played for everybody. The Jets, the Patriots.
Was Detroit too? Was Detroit in there?
Yeah. I mean, he played for Detroit too as well.
Okay then.
Because he was the defensive coordinator for Detroit.
Yes. So
I'm not gonna lie. At that time, Detroit had a real nice squad. I mean, I'll probably say defensively, I didn't know that because I actually watched that Hard Knock season when they had him. Dude, this one he picked when Campbell would start off as coach. Here's who he had. Mark Brunell was the QB coach. You had at the time you had Deuce Staley, he was the offensive coordinator, and then on top of that, you had Glenn Aaron as your defensive coordinator. So it was like if I don't care what you say, he had every part of that team covered with experience and on the field knowledge. So I'm like, if them boys, the way that them boys, I'm like, yeah, I can definitely see Detroit doing something, especially with that type of lineup, and then him bringing that type of lineup in with the Jets. I don't know who his I haven't paid attention to who his staff is. That might be something to look into to see who Glenn Aaron has as his staff with the Jets, because we all know that the Jets, especially when it comes to management, the front office likes to put their hands in the cookie jar and stir it up and say that the cookies are fresh.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. They're trying to do like what JT and I was saying, like Ohio State. They can't restock. They got no choice but to rebuild because they never really had good stock. Or reload. They can't reload because they ain't got enough bullets.
They just keep shooting blanks.
They just keep shooting blanks. But the good thing about it is they do have somewhat intelligence. They know this is a young, fast game, so they're going younger. On the defensive side, I feel like they just need a good, solid, mature middle linebacker or defensive lineman presence that's been in the game for a while. Somebody who can take full command on that defense, because they're young and fast. They're just inexperienced.
Well, I will say this with the Jets offense, especially with the drafts, I was impressed with their draft picks. Now, I'll say this: when it comes to the Jets, they're going to put points on the board.
Yeah.
So I will probably say that definitely does help Geno because of the weapons that they picked up. You picked up Cooper from Indiana. You still have Garrett from Ohio State. Yep. You also picked up Sadiq from Oregon. You also still have Breece Hall.
Yep.
So it's like you technically Geno might be a sleeper. Like I said, we don't know what Geno we're gonna get. We getting Geno or Geno. But like I said, the weapons that they have, there should be no problem. Because everybody you have here has a chance potentially to be a top 10 or I'll probably say either a top 10 or top 15 fantasy player. They're going to give you points.
I agree with you. It ain't even the outside pieces I'm worried about. It's that line in the front of him, because I don't know what they did. I don't really know what they did as a unit to protect the quarterback last year, because I really didn't pay no attention to him.
Well, we knew they had Fields, and Fields was
on his back.
I don't know how to put it. I don't know whatever he learned from Pittsburgh, he completely forgot.
When he was in Pittsburgh, he had a line that it could actually block for him.
I understand that, but it was kind of
when he got to the Jets, he was running for his life again, like he did when he was in Chicago.
Oh,
he got to the Jets and went fuck.
Right.
Now, also in news, during the off season, Matt McConkey, he actually strained his hamstring in the off season. So they're saying that he might not be, they're saying he might be ready for the season. Now, when it comes to those hamstrings, that's something that is kind of like you don't play right. And it's like, to me, it's worse than having a foot issue. For some reason, when you have that, I don't know how to explain it, but when you look at a lot of players or wide receivers, when they have those hamstring issues, they're not right for a long time.
Exactly.
Or at least for the season. So with McConkey having that, is this a drop in his standings for fantasy? Will this be somebody that you're looking at? Will you get him if he's available, or are you looking at somebody better or somebody else and leave him to free agency?
That's a good question.
I can see getting McConkey on your bench, but as a bona fide starter week to week, again with the hammies are a touchy subject, and you're not good until that thing's all the way healed. So I use probably more of a get him and hold him onto your bench if you need him, play him. If not, that's dicey.
That is. I agree with you, JT.
Yeah.
Because again, he can get on the field and go, 4 plays and be done for another 6 weeks.
Exactly.
Yeah, and that's the thing. That's what gets me. I'm like, because I know right now, next week is when they're going to is when off season is. I'm sorry, when training camp actually officially starts. So with him having an off season, how long does that affect him? And the reason I say this is because a lot of the actual players, starters, don't play preseason games. They'll probably play maybe one preseason game, and that's like 4.5. And then other than that, it's kind of like they're done. And even then, with some of the actual good players, it takes them a while to get into that rhythm.
Right.
And especially with him having that hamstring, one, you have the hamstring, so it's going to take you a little bit longer. So is it like saying, okay, is he worth my time drafting him? And if I do draft him, am I going to look at it and say, okay, you know what? Let me get him first, and I'll see if McConkey's still there. So that's what I'm looking at, because McConkey is a good player. He started to pick it up, I guess, when they kind of realized the way they need to use him, and with Amari Hampton coming back in and him running the ball, he actually has a chance to get a lot more open field, a lot more short plays. They started using more in the slot to where he's actually able to get open a little bit more. So with that hamstring, again, with you being slot, your speed is kind of like what defines you. That or you making that quick move in a slant to actually get the ball. So again, that's something hopefully we'll look more into that when training camp comes through. We'll get more reports on it. But I definitely look at it. I'm like, even though it's the off season, yeah, I'm putting the yellow flag on you. Not red, kind of a yellow. Yeah, that caution.
He threw it. AJ said he throwing it up. Excuse me.
So with the off season stuff being done, the NFL did actually release this day. They released the schedule. Now I actually was able to do some research, and I actually wanted to show off. And this is not based off me. This is kind of based off ESPN, NFL.com, ABC, CBS Sports. So this is not me saying, okay, yeah, these are the best games. Yeah, I'm not that person you won't cuss out when it don't come the way you think it's gonna happen. Yeah, I'm not taking that. I'm not taking that one. I'm not taking that, Ricky Bobby. Nope. Let me see, where is it?
So we both had sons. You had your legs taken away.
What did I do with it? It should have been on here. Hold on, y'all. Oh, no. I'm supposed to go up, not down.
Got that?
I'm having my dumb foul moments. Sorry about that.
I see that.
There you go. So right now, here's the actual releases. What they stated was the top fantasy games. So in the top 10 fantasy games, week 2, we got the Lions and Bills.
That's really good.
Bills and Rams, week 5. Patriots and Bears, week 7. Vikings and 49ers, week 11. Thanksgiving Day, we got the Chiefs and Bills and Eagles and Cowboys. Christmas, we got the Chiefs and Bengals. We got the Packers and Bears. Week 17, which is usually championship week, we got the Eagles and Niners and the Ravens and Bengals. And these are the actual fantasy games. They're saying, okay, these are the top fantasy games that should be able to actually they're considered to be high-scoring games. That if you have somebody on there that whoever is in that position, QB, wide receiver, running back, they're probably going to have great games. Anything on this list you feel as though, yeah, I got a few questions about?
That last one, I don't really know about that one.
The Ravens and Bengals?
Yeah, because you got to think about it. The Ravens got a whole new head court coach, and they got new pieces. I mean, I know everybody's going to be ready, really ready by week 17, but who's not going to be ready? Who's going to be hurt?
Good question. Good one.
But
it just tells me that they're saying the Bills got a shit fucking defense.
That's what I'm saying. I see them in here 3 times, bro.
Right, the Bills are in there 3 times. Chiefs are in there twice.
Yeah.
Bengals are in there twice. Niners, Eagles, they're in there twice. Right. Yeah. I'm sorry for the Patriots. Patriots are gonna I don't think the Patriots are gonna be shit this year because they going to deal all season with. You think Vrabel's cheating on his wife? Yes, we do. Yes, we do. He is cheating on his wife.
Well, you got to put it this way. As long as they're winning, I don't think that's going to be brought up. Now, if they're losing, if they're losing games that they should have won, yeah, you're going to get those questions. So, Vrabel, you feel as though the way that this is going is affecting your relationship outside, this is affecting your lifestyle with your wife and stuff like that. Yeah, I can see them doing that when they're losing.
That's almost like the little skit from the Chappelle show when the reporter, when he was playing as Obama is playing as the president, and the reporter she's like, so what do you think about the oil? He's like, how you gonna come up and ask me about that right now? We gonna something else. he gonna have a Chappelle moment.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, like I said, honestly, I'll probably say now with the Bills, I do feel as though the Bills are on here a lot because of them now having a primary receiver in DJ Moore. Yeah. You didn't lose your other weapons. You still have Khalil Shakir. You still have what's the kid from Florida State? Keon Coleman. You still have your tight ends. You didn't lose anybody in this getting him. So you kind of beefed up your offense, and now you've given I'm about to say Josh Daniel. I don't know why. I forgot his name already. Josh Allen, there it is. Yeah. Now you've given Josh Allen a premier weapon. He's older, but he's still kind of a premier weapon in DJ Moore. So that's why I can see the Bills on here a lot, because I do feel as though the Bills might be that team that's going to get they're going to score a lot of points.
Yeah, but the Bills
Josh Allen ain't running for his life. And I ain't going to say he can run his life as many more, but he has somebody he knows he can depend on for the deep ball, not just constantly throwing it midway to Knox and all those other tight ends.
Yeah, but they did that already. Like, they brought in an older receiver in Stephon Diggs, and we see how that worked.
Yeah, they did pretty good. They were going to the conference championship. They were going to the conference championships. It wasn't like they sucked. They just ran into the Chiefs a lot.
Right.
But you was still I'll probably say even with Stephon Diggs, you again, he had a primary wide receiver. On top of that, it wasn't like Josh Allen was struggling.
Right.
So I'm not going to say that. I'm not going to say, well, he had one. We seen that before. I'll probably say, yeah, he had one. We see how he flourished. Now we've also seen him without it. He's flourished, but you can still see. You know what? He still needs that quarter. He still needs that wide receiver he can depend on. They tried with Amari Cooper. Yeah. Cooper had his days. He had his good days. He had his bad days, as he usually does as a player.
Yeah.
But again, you kind of need that. You kind of need that solid wide receiver, and DJ Moore has proven that when he was in Chicago, and he proved that when he was in Carolina during that time.
I mean, that's a good pickup for the Bills, because I call him Mr. He's old faithful. He's Mr. Solid. He'll get you what you need. He'll move the change. He'll get you first down. He'll give you some touchdowns. And if you throw it to him right, he'll give you 1,000 yards for the season too. But you just can't make DJ Moore the main focus point. He needs somebody else on there. So, hopefully, to me, I think everybody know about Buffalo Bills. It's always been a passing game. They always had a good running game and a good defense, but they don't never have a good passing game. And you thought that one wide receiver, the big boy, they got, I think his number was number 0. Came from Florida State.
Keon Coleman.
Thank you. They was trying to make it seem like he was going to be that new thing there, but he really. This is year number 3 for him.
Yeah, this is his 3rd year.
Yeah, so I'm kind of like JT. This is year make it or break it.
Yeah.
Well, you already see management throw him under the bus. I thought they was going to trade him the way they was throwing him under the bus in the offseason.
Yeah.
I thought he was going to be gone. I'm like, he stayed. I'm like, well, hopefully you can find somebody else, or who knows, somewhere down the line they might try to trade him. Again, you still have other free agency out. I mean, you still have free agents still out there. You still got Deebo Samuel out there. You still have Tyreek Hill. We don't know how that's going to turn out, but
go back to the Chiefs.
The what?
Tyreek Hill going to end up going back to the Chiefs.
He wants.
Now,
I guess he might get a championship. So we'll see.
That might be very interesting, because if he go back there, that's another weapon for Patrick. He should. To be honest, he should have never left the Chiefs.
Never.
He shouldn't have. But we all know money changes you. Yeah. Money's like how Rick James says. Marijuana. Cocaine's a hell of a drug.
Right.
Money's a hell of a drug.
Money talk, BS walks.
BS run marathons.
Right.
Nino said it best.
Walks.
Who?
Nino Brown said it. Money talks, BS runs marathons.
Marathon. Now, looking at this list, I'm putting up the number 3. I see 3 intriguing games. Both of the games for Thanksgiving. Right. And then the third one will be the second to last, the Eagles and 49ers. Now, I'm only going to say that one because this year is 18 games?
Yeah.
So, depending on if everybody on both of those teams are healthy, that could be a heck of a game. But it's also towards the end of the season where teams pull their starters to keep them healthy and get them ready for the playoffs.
Right. That's championship week. Mine, Patriots and Bears. That can be a shootout.
Okay.
And they're playing at Chicago.
Oh, okay.
This could be a shootout. You got Drake May, AJ Brown. You also got Trayvon Henderson. And then you got Caleb Williams. You also got Luther. You got Luther? Was it Luther?
Burden.
Yeah, Luther Burden. You still got Roma Dunze. I don't know. I know they picked up or they grabbed the running back, but they still got DeAndre Jordan. If they still got DeAndre, that's going to be an interesting game. Because you have 2 potentially high-scoring teams, and this could be, I'll probably say, the best game that I seen. And it's funny, it wasn't even a Super Bowl game. It was the Chiefs and the Rams, to where the ending score was 65-59.
That's up there.
And it was all 4 quarters, no overtime.
Wow, that's up there. Yeah, that's a lot.
That was the dream. That could be one of those games. If everything is, if the cards are played right, you got Drake May versus Caleb Williams. You have AJ Brown and Roma Dunze. You got DeAndre. I keep forgetting the kid's name. I want to say DeAndre Jordan, but I know DeAndre versus Travion. You have all the actual weapons to where this could be one of those high scoring games. If you have one of those players, or if you so happen to were able to get all those players, if I see somebody that had all those players on it, I am forfeiting that week. I'm not even playing. I'm putting everybody on bye. Yeah, they're not playing. No.
Okay. Another one that could be low key fire too is that second game, that week 5. Because I know I might be wrong for saying this. I can't wait till the new acquisition of the Rams, Mr. Garrett. I hope he jumps all over Mr. Allen. I hope he get to Allen like 10 times.
I'm looking at it. And another one. This is an iffy. This could be a shootout or it could be a blowout.
Don't say that loud. Don't say that.
Vikings and Niners.
I was gonna say, don't say that Vikings and that Niners. Oh,
Vikings and Niners. That could be. That's one of those borderline. It could be a shootout, but it could be a massacre.
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
Well,
Niners
they're playing at San Francisco.
Oh.
Yeah.
So,
Niners gonna kill them.
Huh?
Niners gonna kill them.
I don't know about that.
There's nobody in Minnesota to throw the ball.
Well, by that time, yeah. By that time, Call of Duty should be already been out. His thumb should be healed.
Wait a second. Hold on. When's that game?
That's week 11.
Week 11? No. GTA 6 is out. Fucking Murray's done, and getting JJ McCarthy sucks.
Didn't they pick up another quarterback?
I'm not for sure.
Really?
Seriously, I know they had Kyler Murray.
Yeah, they got
McCarthy, and I think they signed another quarterback.
I fucking hope so. They need somebody to throw the ball.
I'll tell you what though, I think if McCarthy don't win this starting job, I think he gone.
Oh no, McCarthy gonna be working at a Costco by week 4.
Oh man.
Hold on. Let me check something real quick. I want to see it because I do think that they did actually sign another quarterback. Because I looked at him like, well, if either one act up, this could slip. I mean, so and so could grab this.
Oh yes.
So it's one of those.
But I don't care if they got McCarthy and Murray. It's going to be a different person starting for Minnesota when the season starts.
Hold on, let me make sure. Carson Wentz.
They got fucking Wentz?
Yeah.
Minnesota might have a chance if Wentz gets on the field.
They still have Carson Wentz. I knew they had somebody. I'm like, wait a minute, didn't they actually pick up somebody because he played? Because last year he played, he didn't do bad. No. He got hurt, and then that's when they brought in JJ. So he's still on there. That's what I thought. I'm like, wait a minute. I'm like, didn't they pick up? Yeah. So, like I said, again, this could be one of those games. Well, like I said, to me, it is with the Vikings and 49ers. And the reason I do say that is because as much as everybody talks about Brock Purdy, I hate to say it, me personally, I still is on the fence with him. I don't see him as an elite quarterback yet. I don't see he's done anything to be an elite quarterback status other than have good receivers. And then when you see when those receivers fail, how he was struggling.
Right.
When Kerry Kittles got hurt, when Brandon Ayuk stopped playing, and it's like you had Juwan Jennings playing. I mean, you had backup receivers, and it's kind of like it's like okay.
I forgot about that. Juwan Jennings went to the Vikings, didn't he?
No, he went to he's in Tennessee.
No, Juwan Jennings went to the Vikings.
Let me see. Let's see, Juwan Jennings. You are right. Juwan Jennings to the Vikings. Yep, 1 year deal.
Mm-hmm.
For $8 million.
And see, And see, that could be good. That could be good for your boy Jefferson, because now because Jawan Jennings, he's a threat, especially when you got somebody good throwing him the football.
Oh, they got Atkins in Minnesota too.
Say who?
Is it Atkins?
Yeah.
Right.
You still have Atkins. You still got Jefferson, and then you can put in Jennings.
Jeez. All right, let Wentz get out there. I guarantee you he gets him back to the Super Bowl like he did with the Eagles.
Now, we didn't talk about all the top 10 fantasy games. Here are the games we feel you should avoid. We got Kansas City and Houston, Philadelphia and Seattle, San Francisco and Houston.
That'd be a good game.
Dallas and Baltimore.
Yeah, it's crap.
Chicago and Philadelphia.
Fuck Chicago.
Arizona and Kansas City.
And Arizona.
Hold on. Here's the dumpster fire. Miami versus the Jets.
Right. Jesus Christ.
Green Bay and San Francisco. The Rams at Denver. And Cincinnati at Buffalo.
Yo, that's gonna be fire. And depending on what week that is, that Rams against the Broncos.
Oh yeah.
That's gonna be fire. I might have to get me 2 buckets of popcorn on that one. Yeah, that's gonna be a game right there on that one. And if that's like in the middle of the season, that's perfect.
Now I will say this: I can understand Kansas City and Houston, because Houston, they are known to be QB killers. Whoever you have as a QB, if they're playing Houston, bench him.
Right.
Because I don't know what it is with Houston. They that line is a nightmare for any quarterback. Philly and Seattle, I kind of understand, because one, you're playing. It's not Seattle. It's where you're playing at. You're playing at Seattle.
Yeah, but do you think Houston has gone like the Saints route and went back to Bounty Gate? They just ain't saying nothing about it.
Oh yeah. Yeah, they just smart about it this year,
right?
They ain't leaking stuff,
right? Look, you don't get paid to do these things. Just don't say nothing about it, goddammit.
Yeah, like that. You like your money? Yeah, then shut up.
Shut up. Right.
Like I said, the Philly and Seattle. That's more because I don't see Seattle other than
Ooh,
I'm about to say Juju Smith-Schuster.
I just pulled it up too, fellas. The Broncos schedule. They play the Rams week 6. And check this out. It's a night game. It's a night game. Come on at 8:20. Oh yeah. You better.
We discussing that too.
Yeah, you better get your popcorns for that one, baby.
So, other than that, like I said, Dallas and Baltimore. That's kind of a you know how they play. Yeah,
as a kid say, that's a 6-7.
Chicago and Philly, I can understand this. For some reason, maybe it was just last year on how they played.
Yeah.
Because other than that, if you look at this, you will kind of see, okay, this is one of those. Yeah, this is gonna be a shootout. And I thought when they played last time, it was gonna be a shootout when they played in Chicago. It wasn't. So I can see why this was a game to avoid, because it just seemed like they both just canceled each other out.
I don't understand why they put that Arizona Kansas City. They're gonna kill Kansas City. Gonna kill it. My wife is telling me stop using the word kill. They're going to destroy them like the Autobots did the Decepticons.
Oh no, you're right. They're gonna kill them. Like Arizona couldn't even be in the league this year.
No, I do. Now I ain't gonna lie. I do like the running back they got from Notre Dame.
Yeah.
But I don't know if he fits well in their concept, and I hope they don't overuse him.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think they will. Go ahead, JT. I'm sorry.
I think they're gonna abuse the hell out of him. He's gonna be the only thing they really got. Besides Marvin Harrison Jr., like they have nothing else.
And Trey McBride.
They still got old boy that came from Pittsburgh. What's his name? Light skinned guy. What's his name?
Connor. No, they actually
Connor.
They didn't
Connor. No. They got Connor, don't they?
No, they got rid of him. because they grabbed the running back from Atlanta.
Oh, okay then. Okay. You talking about Algier?
Yeah. Tyler Algier, yeah. Here's the one, like I said, the one that cracks me up is Miami at the Jets. That is a pure. I hate to say it. It's one of those to where it could be a dumpster fire. It could.
I'm just saying, like you said it, like I want to set myself on fire at just saying the word. Like that sounds awful, and they play it in New York.
Yeah, and like I said, that's what makes it even worse. It's like not New York, but it's not that Miami weather,
right?
So we don't know where we don't. I forgot to put the week that they play. I didn't think that we should put the week they play because they're playing each other, and it's like, what? Why does it matter when they play?
Okay, it does.
But it's one of those like, if it was in Miami, maybe it'd be something to watch. But it's in New York. It could be one of those cold weather games. It could be snow. We know Miami sucks outside of Miami.
Look, I'm just saying, like, we from up here and like it gets cold. I understand football is played in those months and cold weather and all that. No, boo that noise. Cold weather sucks. I do not care. Like cold weather games, like snow games and the ice bowl and all that, those games suck. Like they're beautiful to watch. It is fun to watch. But as for the players, like those games suck. Like they don't want to be out there just as much as you don't want to fucking be out there.
So, yeah, I didn't want to get like this one is like I don't know if it was something we can really get into because basically we're saying that hey, it sucks.
But see, I can't believe they ain't even got my picks. None of these groups don't have my Pittsburgh, don't have my Steelers in there. Like, bro, like we're contenders too.
Oh no, do you really want the Steelers to be on the games to avoid?
Yeah, but with the Steelers, like the Steelers
not this list, but the first one.
The Steelers are
like, do you really want the Steelers to avoid?
The Steelers are a wild card this year, considering they have them a brand new coach.
Yeah.
Right. What, fourth in the history of the team? So
yeah.
Like
he'll probably be there for a while too, because as long as he get the Steelers into the playoffs, it's the coaches always end up staying.
Right.
But if he don't,
you really think McCarthy's gonna be around that long though?
No.
Like he an old man as it is.
No, I'll say this. I give him 4 years.
Yeah.
And this is why I would say it. I do see Pittsburgh, if McCarthy does it right, I can see them going deep in the playoffs. But I think what will happen is that if they keep losing to the same team, if they keep getting eliminated by the same team, I'm not saying that they will, but I do feel as though if they do get eliminated by around the same teams and things like that, then yeah.
I mean,
like I said, if I don't know if it might be Kansas City, I don't know if it might be Buffalo, I don't know if it might be New England. But if they can't hit that hump, then that's when they're going to let them go.
Yeah, and then last year was the Houston. What's their Houston?
The Texans.
Texans, thank you. Yeah, so last year, the Texans got us.
But I will say this: it also is a factor of the Ravens. You have to beat the Ravens.
Yeah, we do.
And I think that'll be the biggest thing on McCarthy. Is like, okay, if we can make the playoffs, but we got to make sure we beat the Ravens, because either one, we're coming as a wild card team, or we're coming in as a divisional leader.
Okay.
So that's why I say I'll give McCarthy 4 years.
I'll hit you on the 4 years.
I was thinking about the same thing. I was thinking about 3 to 4. I was thinking about 3 to 4. Because
I'm with you on the 4 year thing. And Ron, like, I'm just going to gift this to you because, like, y'all just like doing it anyway. Like, McCarthy will be there for 4 years, and then year 5 it'll probably be Ryan Day.
Ryan Day.
Like y'all just like taking Ohio State guys anyway. I can see that happening.
Yeah, that wouldn't be bad. I mean, I think he's definitely gonna go young. I think he's definitely gonna go younger,
right?
Than McCarthy. And I mean, Ryan Day is younger than McCarthy, so yeah. So, and then as far we already know for a fact that Aaron Rodgers is going after this year. I kind of want to say I don't believe it until I see it, but he literally said it in his press conference. He said, "Yeah, this is my last year." I'm like, so yeah.
But he said that when he played with the Jets.
Yeah,
he did that there too. Like every year.
So here's my thing: when they asked John Wick, is he back, and he kept saying, "No."
John Wick.
That's it. That's Aaron Rodgers.
Oh, fucking conspiracy theory himself, the 10-4 wearing hat, motherfucker.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'm kind of upset because I'm like, okay, I really didn't want him to come back, but I mean, but he still got some spiral and spin on that ball, which is cool. But I'm like, but we got these two now. You done drafted the boy from Penn State.
Eat shit.
So now you got these two young guns. You got a Ohio State quarterback, and now you got a Penn State quarterback. One is 6'5", one is 6'4", and one is 6'4.5". And I actually saw the boy from Penn State throw. I didn't realize he got a rocket for an arm. What's his name? Drew Aller.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
Yeah, he got a rocket, man. I'm like, okay, y'all got something.
They do not want Will Howard to play for fucking Pittsburgh. That's why they fucking drafted Drew Aller, so that Will Howard would not get a chance to start. Because they're going to put that Penn State boy
he's going to start in preseason. He's got 2 chances.
Right, but still, they're going to all that does not matter. Like they're going to put that Penn State boy just because Pittsburgh they already know him. Like they went and watched him for 4 years and cheered for him already. Right, they went and watched Will Howard play too, but they booed him every time they watched him.
But this is I don't understand, and I agree with you, JT. Why not give this young man a chance? Because now he didn't set out a full year. He didn't see how the speed of the game is. He didn't concept. He didn't got good with the coordinators. And the boy is a winner, and he got the credentials y'all want. He's 6'5", 230 or 225. And he actually has a decent arm, and he can run. He's actually faster than Roethlisberger.
Yes.
But here's my thing.
And the biggest thing is here, he then brought a national championship to the Ohio State. So he got a winning pedigree, man. Come on.
Well, here's my thing, and me and JT actually talked about this before. You got to realize that when Will Howard was drafted, that was Tomlin's pick. That was Tomlin's boy. Now we're bringing in what's his face? Forgot his name already.
McCarthy.
Now we're bringing in McCarthy. McCarthy has had time to actually view this again.
Well, now,
this is McCarthy's boy.
McCarthy already said they liked Howard, but he obviously didn't like him enough to start him last year. So,
well, he wasn't there last year.
I mean, so what? I mean, so
what
is?
So no, right.
I mean, is he not? I mean, he's not. Well, we know he's not experienced, but he's been there a year now. This is year 2, right?
Right.
This will be a second year. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, so what else excuse can you use? Is it his mechanics? Is it his timing? Which one is it?
Neither. It's Aaron Rodgers.
Right.
Okay.
That's exactly what it is.
And that's the bottom line. It's Aaron Rodgers.
It's Aaron Rodgers. Okay.
Do we start somebody, or do I start from the beginning, or can I still win with Aaron Rodgers?
Okay.
I still have a chance to have Aaron Rodgers here. I still have a chance for Aaron Rodgers to teach these two. Again, Will Howard was, like I said, Will Howard was Tomlin's choice. So now we have Tomlin's QB, we got McCarthy's QB. So we're going to let them learn. We're going to see who's the best. Out of that 2, we'll then see who we want. But till that time, we going with John Wick. We got John Wick. They can learn from John Wick.
I don't care. The Steelers still better off than the Browns. the Steelers still better off than the Browns.
And see, since you brought them up, I don't agree with that. I'm gonna let you know what I don't agree with. I don't agree with that quarterback competition because Deshaun Watson, he may have a little bit left in the tank. He tore, what was it? Was it ACL or was it Achilles? One of those. But they're trying to get. It's a money thing now, right? It's a money thing now because you didn't get this man $240 million. So now we're like, oh, we didn't pay you $250 million. So now we need you to go out there. It's like supply and demand. But you got this youngster who played your last 4 games and went 3-4. And remind you, out of the 3 wins he got, he beat these boys. He beat Pittsburgh. So I'm like, why not give Shador the starting chance? And then give him, if he loses it, he loses it. But until then, that's your starting quarterback.
I'm gonna give an old saying, and I'm gonna give you a flashback, and I'm sure we all gonna understand this. Remember when we was young, we got our favorite cereals from the grocery store, and when we wanted to open it, our parents said, better finish that last box before you open that new fresh box.
Yes, sir.
That's Deshaun Watson, and I'm explaining to you why. I just spent almost $205 million.
$210 million over 10 years. And I think he's played like 8 games.
Before I lose this money, I'm gonna get something out of you.
Right.
So now that you're healthy, now that you have a chance to, you can't claim this. You had the off season to basically you were healthy when the season ended, so you had a chance to your body to really fully heal. You had a chance to go over the playbook. You had a chance to work out. You had a chance to do all these things that you invested that should have been invested when you got here. Now that you have that chance, oh yeah, we gonna put you to work. And if not, then you got 2 hungry wolves right there waiting to take your spot.
Take your spot. They right on your heel.
I think the Browns have the chance. I think they're allowed this year to release his ass. Like, he's still going to get all his money, but I think the Browns have the chance this year to release him, and it's not going to hurt them too bad.
Right, but I'm gonna still get my money's worth.
Right.
I just
if I'm gonna cough up this $100 and something million, you gonna start. You gonna do this. You do that, and if you don't, then I'll take those chances of cutting you because you know what? Everybody done seen you play like dog crap. So when I release you, you either your career is done or you want to take a pay cut somewhere else.
Oh no, he's gonna be done after this year. He don't need to do anything else.
Either way, I'm getting my money's worth. And if you suck, the whole world's seen you suck. So unless you have some type of Olympic dream to be on the Olympic team, that's probably as close you're going to get to play football. Because other than that, ain't no team going to touch you with a 20-foot pole.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I could definitely say you were definitely right about one thing. Cleveland Brown is his last stop. So I don't think nobody else going to even think about putting money into him after this.
If you do, you're not starting nowhere.
At all.
You probably get the league minimum. And you probably can be second or third string.
Right.
So I hate to say it. Look at Trey Lance. That's I hate to say it like that. He ain't done nothing. He ain't done nothing wrong to nobody. But you seen how that could be Deshaun Watson. And what sucks is that Deshaun Watson actually had a great career when he was with the Texans. He was a beast.
He should.
I don't know what happened. I don't know what changed, but he got that injury. But I don't know if it was just him enjoying too much of the happy endings.
There you go.
He was too relaxed when he played.
Little loosey.
Yeah,
but
he was feeling good.
Yeah, a little too good.
Too good.
But like I said, that's how I feel about this. That's what Cleveland is doing with Deshaun Watson. Basically, before we get to the Fruity Pebbles, the honeycomb, and the Apple Jacks, You better finish off this last bit of Kellogg's Frosted not raisin man. What was the plain cornflakes? You better finish off these cornflakes before you get to the other ones.
But put some sugar on that.
You better put some sugar, some bananas. You better find some vanilla flavored almond milk and put them bad boys to work.
You know, there is like less than a bowl of cereals worth of milk in the fridge. You want to put some water on them bitches.
You ain't lying.
No, mom went shopping. That's all you got to do. Look, mom went shopping. She got the fresh gallon of milk, so we can't sit there and mess around.
Exactly.
But
it's gonna be. I gotta say, it's gonna be an interesting year. No, most definitely.
So the next thing I did want to just summarize. So also here, these are the actual summaries of the actual schedules. So based off rankings, Atlanta has the easiest schedule. Their win percentage is the strength of schedule is 4.65%. That is the average team's winning record. And they got 3 primetime games. The toughest schedule is Arizona. Their strength of schedule is 5.38.
Because Arizona sucks.
But everybody they're playing against has had winning seasons. So they had the highest strength of schedule. Now, the most primetime games, again, for people that, you know, if you need those Monday night games, the Bills and Rams are both tied with 7. You got 4 teams with 6, which are the Chiefs, Seahawks, Packers, and Cowboys.
Damn.
The Cowboys and the Chiefs have the most Sunday night games with 3.
Well, of course, fucking Cowboys got the most Sunday night and fucking.
Well, that's because Jerry checks are clear. His checks are starting to clear now, thanks to Alvin. Al, if you watch the show, love you, bro. But yeah, we know you helping Jerry clear them checks. And then you had the teams for the most Monday night games. You got 2 teams. 4 teams with 2 games: the Rams, the Giants, the Eagles, and the Seahawks.
I'm telling you, I'm gonna be a Giants fan this year.
Lord.
We'll be a Giants fan this year just because, like, the Bash Brothers with Scatterboo and Dart being back together again. It's gonna be something to watch.
You don't mean the Blues Brothers?
No, they're gonna be the Bash Brothers.
So they're in blue?
Nope, they're gonna be the Bash Brothers, dude. They're gonna get out there like McGuire and fucking Canseco and just start beating on people.
So, also before we go, I'm gonna make this real quick. So, with the actual new season, we now have our new, we have our new football reality shows, if you want to call it that. Netflix has released the new season of QBs that comes out this Tuesday. The QBs for this year will be Cam Ward, Jaden Daniels, Baker Holmont, Beer Mayfield, and Joe Flacco. Thoughts on the players on this one? Who are you more interested in seeing on here?
Oh, what channel is it on?
It's on Netflix.
Okay, yeah, I don't got that, so none of them.
Dude, what kills me is you have my Netflix account. The girls have my Netflix account.
We have no internet out here.
Oh.
We are in bumfuck, guy. Like, I'm lucky I got 5G on my phone. All right, if it wasn't for that, like, I would legitimately be tapping shit out on fucking rocks and sending it to people. I would give it to a bird, telling it to take it to somebody, and let them know I'm still alive.
And then Hard Knocks, I think training camp is with the Seattle Seahawks, and in season is with the New England. Is with New England.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Oh God! Like I'm praying that they had that set up before Sonoma, and like as soon as that shit with Vrabel came out.
No. This is this season. This is not from last season. This is upcoming season.
No, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. You know that, like, I don't care who was carrying it. When they found out they got the Patriots, and then all that shit happened with fucking Vrabel, they went, yes, this is going to be gold.
No. Because here's the thing: when it comes to Hard Knocks, the team has to agree with it.
Oh, for what they show?
No, not even that. For them to even be on it, they can decline the Hard Knocks.
I think the Hard Knocks got the Patriots before. Like, they got them on for the season before all that came out with Brave.
No, they haven't filmed yet. They haven't started filming.
No. What I'm saying is, like, they had the Patriots signed up to do it for in season before all that happened with Brave.
Right. No,
they're like, yes.
No, here's what it is when it comes to net here's the regulations for Hard Knocks. 1, you can't have a new coach. 2, you cannot be I think you cannot if you hit the playoffs for the first time, or if you're considered a playoff team, you cannot be on it. So they usually try to get the losing teams, and if it's a new coach. Now, again, they can say, hey, we want you for Hard Knocks. They can say, no, we don't want to be on it. So with New England, if they say, hey, New England, we want you on Hard Knocks, New England, they probably say, yeah, we can be on there. Ain't no talk about this reporter. And if they said okay, and usually what it is like I said, is usually dealing with training camp. So if they do, it's usually everything that goes on training camp. If it's usually outside the scenes or behind the scenes, it's usually wrong regarding the players. Maybe a little bit of the coach, but it's usually the players or the GM or something like that. So with the actual reporter, yeah, before they said yeah, I guarantee they said, we ain't talking about the reporter.
We ain't talking about this shit.
I guarantee they probably cut that short real quick. Like, we accept, yeah, we need nothing about the reporter. Yeah.
Damn. I know we're doing like American football, but like England just beat Norway in the World Cup. So
England just beat Norway?
Yeah.
What?
I did not believe that Viking was going to let them lose.
England just beat Norway. I'm telling my son over here.
Right. Yeah, I did not think that that Viking was going to let them Three Lions win, but yeah, got them 2-1.
Man.
Sorry.
Oh no. We appreciate the score report. Now, I was going to see if y'all wanted to do this next week. It is still up in the air. I will be out of town because my family is actually doing a memorial service for my grandfather. It's been 8 years since he's passed, so we're actually doing a memorial for him for the 8 years. So I'll be in DC at the time. So we might have a show, we might not. I'm still on the air with that, probably not. And then the week after that, I will be heading up to Canton for the Fantasy Football Expo. So again, if you guys are interested, definitely let me know. I'm heading out there Saturday morning, 6 in the I'm only probably going to stay for Saturday, just for Saturday. I might try to stay the night and see what they do Sunday. I'm still in the air on that, but I'm guaranteed up there Saturday to see if I can get to meet and greet with some of the actual NFL analysts and stuff like that. Maybe kind of be able to do a video for them on the show so we can have their little report on the show. We'll see how that goes. But we'll be out. So we'll be out for 2 weeks. We will probably be back just in time before the first Hall of Fame game, the first game of preseason.
Oh, God. You know, I'm probably going to end up having to get me a phone before next fantasy season starts.
Well, you better hurry it up.
I know. Fuck you. I've been putting it off.
I go Go to Walmart, get one of them plug and plays. Like
Do
I
that.
do. Shoot. I don't need to do too much. Just let me know my fantasy football scores and keep text messages.
I love my fucking Galaxy S9. That's my baby.
But ladies and gentlemen, that is our show for today. Again, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. Gentlemen, the cool thing that I meant to bring up, I think I did bring up, is that we are on iHeartRadio and we are on Spotify. So probably within the next
Spotify and iHeartRadio. That's what's up.
So if you actually go in there, you actually see that we have a few episodes on there already, just like some samples. This show will be loaded up probably by Monday.
Okay.
I am going to actually have like the clips and stuff that will be on our Facebook, our Instagram site, our Facebook site. I try to put some on my personal site so we can all be linked on as well. So if you missed anything that was going on with the show, you actually have the actual trailers of what we was talking about. If you're interested in knowing more about seeing what's going on with the show, definitely check out the podcast. Hopefully, sorry.
You're gonna get me shot by the end of the season.
Say what?
You're gonna get me shot by the end of the season. Stupid shit put out there, and you make them the goddamn shorts. You're gonna get my stupid ass shot.
You're Bruce Wayne. You can buy it all. You can buy it. You can buy that lifestyle. You can pay for it.
Sure, we'll go with that.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is our time for the day. Also, don't forget to hit up First String Crew. They should be on about a half an hour. Who knows what they got going up their sleeve? Other than that, y'all take it easy.
Yes, sir.
Peace.